Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. Today we are going to play with the E75 TS. I can tell you a story. Whenever this vehicle came into the game, I hated this tank. I truly, properly hated this tank. When Equipment 2.0 came into the game, whenever we could start messing up with a typical ventilation rammer stabilizer, I decided to go for something different on this tank. I decided to go for ventilation rammer, improved aiming unit, and for some reason it kind of changed my approach to this tank, and I kind of liked it, if that makes sense. Anyways, E75 TS, it is already like 3 years in the game or so. I believe many of you have this vehicle. I think the tank overall, speaking about the popularity, it is like top 17th position or something, or top 15th position by how people are playing with this tank. I am talking about the amount of the games in a month, right, or in 2 months. So yeah, quite interesting situation. And today we are going to play with this tank. Today we will try to make this tank work. I really want to do approximately, I would say, 3.5 to 4,000 combined with this vehicle. No, I'm not speaking about the raw damage. I am speaking about the score combined, AK damage plus assisting damage plus tracking damage. And all in all, this tank has a pretty good gun, at least on the paper. It has 360 alpha damage, it has 227 millimeters of penetration, and extremely good shell velocity. At least for a standard ammunition. And then if you are loading gold, oh boy, what you are having, then you are having way better shell velocity and 283 millimeters of penetration, which is absolutely amazing if you would ask me. So keep this in mind. So once again, I really want to tell you this tank has a okay gun. Especially whenever you are using the improved aiming unit. At least for me, that was the game changer on this vehicle compared to the stabilizer, right? Once again, that's only me. So speaking about this matchmaking, I am feeling extremely well here. I think matchmaking is definitely awesome for us. The main reason why am I saying so is because in this matchmaking we can actually do quite a bit of the good things with this vehicle, since I am feeling relatively strong, speaking about the armor wise, right? Armor of this vehicle will definitely work in matchmaking like this. So that's a positive thing. Meanwhile, what do we want to do? We want to make sure this Stunner Emil will enjoy his stay. He will have a great time, and he is going to have a great time. That's very important thing for us. Poor soul. I'm feeling kind of sad destroying him, but oh well, what can I say? Unlucky for this gentleman. Meanwhile, the Tiger 1 made a decision to be aggressive. You know what that basically means? That basically means Hashem! Whoo, that was close. That basically means we are going to eat this gentleman alive. I do not really think he has a chance to do absolutely anything for us, to be completely honest with you. Because once again, I am a higher tier, speaking about my level, my hit points, my alpha damage, and so on. So once again, I am feeling very well fighting against him. Meanwhile, poor Tiger, unfortunately I am not aiming that well, to be completely honest with you, so I can blame only myself for being a silly goose. And in this kind of situation, let's try to hit the Mr. Ergashem Borshik. Once again, as you can see, I do not really care about the Tiger that much, because there is a Borshik over there, and Tiger is blocking his friend. Ay, unlucky Tiger. Okay, fine, fair enough. You are going to die, and after that we are going to deal with your friend as well. 3 seconds left. Unfortunately, I am not going to reach him in time. Let's load high explosives. I really want to spank him like there is no tomorrow, and he's officially dead. Excellent. Okay, so far we have an okay game, fellas. I wonder where he penetrated me. Oh, he penetrated me right there. Okay. That makes sense, and I cannot say absolutely anything bad about that. That was fair and square. Overall, speaking about the weak spots of this tank, keep this in mind. Those horns are very weak. Pretty much everyone can mess you up like there is no tomorrow, and this is definitely not what you are looking for. Now, in this situation, this is hard. We are not going to reach the base on time, okay? I would love to say, no, but if we would use the if we would go like super aggressively, if we would do that, and if we would fart in the middle of the summer, we would be fine. No, we are not going to be fine, okay? We are not going to be fine, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We just simply need to accept this. Meanwhile, I am going to ram him. Hopefully, I will have enough time to do so. I'm trying to dodge the ramming. Well, I'm trying to dodge his shell, but hashtag never lucky. Close enough, but no banana. All in all, pretty solid game. 3.7 thousand damage, 700 assisting damage. I was not going for a base defense like this because I saw enemies were already kind of capping the base, and it was GG. Who could knew they are going to leave the base and then we would have a chance to beat them, right? You never know. Usually when people are capping, they are capping. Nevertheless, great score. I'm very happy. 4,000 combined, and if we are looking overall to the score, it doesn't matter. Tracking and assisting damage, we have like 4.5 thousand. Great. Let's report to the scoreboard. Okay, we are back. Unfortunately, it is defeat, but still great score. 3.4 thousand combined. In total, I would say this is a solid banana out of 10. All in all, we are top by experience. We are top by the damage in our team. We got 78,000 profits, which is very, very nice and very welcome. I wish I would not take that shot from Ergashem Borshik. That would be definitely way better, but it is how it is. Anyways, let's go for round number 2. Okay, round number 2, Fisherman's Bay. I do not like this map, personally. The main reason why am I saying so is because this map has no place for a heavy tanks. There is two options how you can play with your heavy tank in this map. You can stay in the city and do nothing, or you can stay in the city or do nothing. So yeah, those are the two ways, which is not ideal, to be completely honest with you, but we will try to take a bit different approach with this. The main reason why we are going to do so, because we are going to try to play in the middle. I think it is giving so much more freedom and so much more opportunities with this vehicle. At least that's what I want to believe. So, first things first, we are going to start spanking this Lansen. Since there is no Arthas, I am not too afraid and I am not too paranoid about them trying to beat us, right? This is very important thing to say. Plus on top of that, we can counter every single gentleman who is going to overpeak like this. And luckily for us, we have the two very, very brave souls, and those brave souls are not going to live forever, fellas. I can promise you that. Every single time, whenever they will try to be involved, they are going to get spanked. Speaking about the spanking, there is the light tank who is playing in the middle of the field, but once again, it doesn't really matter. Beautiful. Light tank is down. Excellent. Okay, let's see. Mr. Lansen C, what are you doing, my man? Are you enjoying yourself? If not, we are going to make sure you will. Just peek. Just peek. Yes, just a bit more. Unfortunately, Lansen is smart mother trucker. He is not overpeaking this position that much as I would love him to do. And the main reason why we are sitting in the open field in this kind of situation is because we just do not mind. There is no one who could actually counter us that easily, which is important thing to say. And we are having a blast in a way, right? Whenever Borat will die, and he is getting closer for taking one for the team, we are going to start making pressure through the middle. I have a feeling this is the right way for us to do the things, and this is the right way to get involved in this battle. I know it sounds very weird because I said you cannot make a hardcore pressure through the city. Well, and in theory you cannot, but since enemies do not have middle anymore, we can actually get involved and we can actually say hello for them. So look at this beauty. We are just getting very, very close to this gentleman, and we are going to have a great time with him. Now the question is, does he know what he is doing or not really? Charioteer is sniping from the back, doesn't really matter. This gentleman is down to one-shottable and he's down to being dead. Excellent. IS3 sniping from the back. How are you doing? Enjoying yourself? Good to hear that. Take that. Okay, good. I am feeling okay. Considering we are playing super aggressively in this kind of situation, I definitely cannot cry and I cannot complain. We are spanking our brother from the other mother. He is getting effed, and that's exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we want to see. Meanwhile, IS3 once again not paying attention. He is taking one for the team. He is complaining, but you know, mistakes were made. Ram, 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 ram. Oh boys. Okay, listen. This guy is so damn screwed. He doesn't know how screwed he is yet, but I can tell you that he is screwed. Look at this. He's trying to dodge the ram and... I can understand why people would use the turbo on this vehicle, because you can ram the living crap out of the enemies, right? If you are using turbo or alternatively grousers, you are so much quicker, and if you are finding the tank like this poor soul, you are going to spank him so damn hard he is going to forget his name. And this is a fact, fellas. It is a fact, and he is not going to be able to do absolutely anything to defend himself. And this is exactly what we was looking for. So looking into our performance, second game in row, we are playing pretty damn well. We did not mess up that much. Well, first battle, maybe it was a bit of the mess up. In this game, I am feeling completely fine with our game, what we have done, and this is a solid performance. Now, looking how overall things are looking like with this tank, fellas, keep this in mind. This is the E75 TS, so in last 60 days, there was approximately 280,000 battles played with this vehicle, right? This is important thing to say. And last time we had a video with this vehicle, it was in 2020. So yeah, I believe it is about the time to play with this tank once again. I got a lot of comments from your side saying, Skill, why you are not playing with the E75 TS? Here you go. I am listening what you are saying and I am seeing. And obviously, if you are enjoying what you are seeing, leave one of those. It is helping the channel out because of the YouTube algorithm, and once again I would highly appreciate that. So thank you very much for this. All in all, speaking about this game, 3,400 damage, 500 assisting damage. We are first by experience, we are second by the damage, and we made 90,000 profits as well. Luckily, this tank is not requiring that many of the gold ammunition spam, because this tank has relatively fast shell velocity with the standard shells, but obviously gold and ammunition is just simply better on this tank. You can say whatever you want, but it just simply is. Anyways, let's go to the round number 3. Last but not least, fellas. Last but not least. Tier 10 matchmaking, Okay, let's try to make this tank work. I am not thinking too much, I am loading gold instantly, since we are fighting against the bigger boys out there, so let's try to make it work. And in the same time, what we will aim for, we will aim to play around this area, right? And hopefully we can spank everyone who will try to be aggressive in the upper street. That's the plan. I think this should work the best, and I want to believe this is the correct choice for us to play. I do not really think I could even play 1-2 line, and I honestly do not care about 1-2 line, especially when the base is over there. It is important thing to say. Meanwhile, what do we have? We have the 1-1B, who obviously is easily dealing with our lower plate. It is not a rocket science, and he can actually spank us like there is no tomorrow. So keep this in mind. Anyways, I do not want to get spotted for obvious reasons for now. And what I want to see, I want to... Oh, you son of the banana. Who is asking you to? Okay, 2 shots. I took 2 shots for free. That's my mistake. I am just simply being way too aggressive in this kind of situation. And I should regret my life choices myself, right? Pretty bad play by me. So how we can improve and how we can make the things better? This is the question. You do not want to pick against the tier 10 like this, fellas. It is just simply stupidity from my side. I think I know what I want to do. I will forget about being aggressive in this side, and I am simply going to be defensive towards the guys who are trying to make pressure for our team from the 1-2 line. I think this is going to be a better choice in the long term, and I want to believe this is going to be worth it overall, right? So first things first, we have a Progetto in the open field. We are taking our time to aim for him, and we are spanking him like there is no tomorrow. Now, what is so good about this vehicle is the gun handling is not that bad, honestly. Gun handling is very good with equipment setup which I am using. I mean, stabilizers are not necessary for this tank, at least that's what I want to believe. As you can see, 3 out of 3 shots from the 500 meters distance like nothing. We are shredding them like a hot knife through the butter. And in this situation, since we took one for the team already, right? All we need to do, we need to be smart here, and we do not need to take unnecessary risks. Because, you know, unnecessary risks are simply leading us to take one for the team, and after that to complain how bad we are playing the game, and I do not really want to do that. So, what I want to see from our guys, I want to see some spots from our guys over there. We have 2 lights in the one bush, which is happening once in a while, but I cannot blame them, you know. Both of them wanted to play in the middle, so not a big surprise, I would say. Not a big surprise. Meanwhile, what do we have here? We have Progetto, who is trying to be aggressive, and this is exactly what I would love to see. Good. Side shot for this gentleman. Beautiful. Another beautiful, beautiful hit, fellas. Okay. Wait for it. I want to see this Progetto getting involved, and he should try to make pressure like this. I want to believe he will. Also, I kind of feel like the gold ammunition is not important at this point, and at this point we can easily go with the standards like there is no tomorrow, right? That's what I want to believe. Phase 1 is crossing through the middle of the field. Okay, very, very nice. Kaboom. Bad shot by me. I did not really aim it fully this time, so I cannot complain about my decision to try to snapshot, right? Hi. Okay, Progetto goes through the open field. Beautiful. The question is, do we have good enough angle? Oh, Patton, I see, I see. Patton is being cheeky, mother trucker, huh? Patton is being a cheeky mother trucker. STG could sit somewhere around this area, but I hope it is not the case. Actually, no, that was more likely blind shot from the Patton side. I want to believe that. Okay, once again, wait for it. We have all time in the world of tanks, and in this game I'm playing extremely passively. The main reason being is because I lost all my hit points in early game, when I simply needed to be just tiny touch more passive, I would say. But once again, shit happens. I am accepting this, and better luck next time. Hopefully next time I'm not going to be such a silly goose. Hopefully next time I'm not going to be such a silly goose. Okay, phase 1 is making a decision to be aggressive. Patton is sniping from the back. This is completely fine. No, Patton, how are you doing? Damn. Beautiful. 340, very, very nice. Now STG. What is the chance he's going to be aggressive here? This is the question. What is the chance he's going to be aggressive? Okay, T-44 is sitting around this area. Let's leave the Skoda and 1-to-1 for now, and let's try to deal with this T-44. If I will do everything properly, we should be able to spank him just like so. Beautiful. Very nice spanking. We have 2000 already, which is not ideal, obviously, but it is better than nothing for sure. Meanwhile, STG. Now in this situation, I will try to predict from which side STG is sniping, and I will try to go for a blind shot just like so. I think this is a direct hit. I'm pretty sure it is a direct hit. But there is a small possibility we did not simply did damage, and we simply tracked him, which is once again happening once in a while, so that's fine. In the same time, I have a feeling I could easily go for enemy Jeff and I could simply eliminate him from the game. I think this would be actually very smart choice for us to get another 400 for ourselves and just enjoy our game night. All in all, once again, fellas, I cannot say I'm very unhappy with my performance. I am feeling okay, although the last game was the hardest one. I simply made a mistake and I misplayed, if I can say so. Also, priority for us is this Jeff. I saw the tracer was from somewhere over there, so if I'm not going to spot him now, I will spot him from this bush right here. Beautiful, he just fired, so we are going to spank him just like so. Arta is thinking, what the flying F, I do not have a shot, I have a PP raised, I hate my decisions, and he is dead. Beautiful. Okay, how about this STG? Can we eliminate him with a blind shot? This is the question. Can we eliminate him with a blind shot, fellas? What do you think? What would you say? 3, 2, 1, boom. Unfortunately, not elimination. I would love to say, yeah, we could easily kill him, but unfortunately we cannot. We just can try to go for a blind shots and, you know, hope he is going to have a bad angle. No? Go back. Unfortunate. Okay, 2.6 thousand. I am feeling okay with that. Let's see what kind of score do we have. We are back, fellas. So, for the last game, I messed up. I'm accepting my responsibility. We have third class, we have 2.6 thousand damage. All in all, I definitely cannot complain about this, but it could have been better. We are third by the experience, we are fourth by the damage, and we made 56,000 profits, even though we shot quite a bit of APCRs. Or maybe I had some APCRs in stock, also could be possibility. Anyways, victory is victory even in the ass. And after 3 games with this tank, we have a solid 3.2 thousand damage and 420 assisting damage. Very nice session, I'm pretty damn happy about this. In total, it is close to 3.7 thousand combined, so that was a success if you would ask me. And all in all, E75 TS is not that bad. Although it is not my favorite vehicle, unless you have a lightly armored tank in front of you and you are going in front like zzz. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time and I hope you enjoyed yourself. Thank you very much for staying till the end if you did so. Thank you. I hope you are very well entertained, and obviously thank you very much for everything what you are doing for me, Aka, watching the YouTube videos, watching the live streams on Twitch, and obviously your support in every possible way. Patrons, people who are clicking join button on the YouTube, index users, I hope you are finding this useful for yourself, Aka, easier to find the things what you are looking for, and so on, for people who are purchasing bananas there, and obviously for everything, fellas. I appreciate you, I hope I am worth it, and I hope you are having a great time together with us. Thank you very much for everything, and see you very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.